But celebrations all round as Italy hold on in the end to win by 2-1. Let's just remind you then how the group looks going into that after the game. England are fine, aren't they? Italy then move up to second, and they've got a game in hand over Ukraine and North Macedonia. And remember, it's the top two that automatically qualify. Frank's still with us, but Gam Marcotte, we've got to start with you. Hey, it's all good.
You know what? Sort of half hour into the game, I actually tweeted this out. They were playing really, really well. They were creating chances. They're 2-0 up. They're cruising. But given the way, this is something we've seen before from this Italy side. They take the lead and they're like, all right, we'll go and we'll manage the game. No, don't do that. The days when you could go and kind of manage a lead, that's over and done with. We can't play that way. Football's not played this way anymore. And thankfully they didn't do that. They still, played in the opposition half in the second half. On the goal, Fede Di Marco botching his clearance. They hit the woodwork in the second half. I saw a lot of good things, and I'll tell you what, I think defensively, 3/4 of that back line are exceptional. And if you're an Italy fan, you should be really excited for the future of Bastoni and especially my man Scalvini at the back. What a player that guy is.
Has Spalletti done anything in particular different, Gab?
He made a bunch of changes from the first time around. He put his faith in Jack Raspadori up front, which, a lot of people weren't expecting. It's not really surprised that Immobile didn't start again, but people thought maybe Retegui would get the start. Instead, he said, let me go for the little man. He's always kind of seen Raspadori as a striker, even though obviously he wasn't even a starter at Napoli last season under Spalletti. But hey, you can't start for Napoli, but you can start for the Italian national team. He certainly did his part. Frattesi hugely motivated in midfield. So all those things, I think, coming together nicely and Italy getting a deserved 3 points and a good performance.
Frank, did you watch this as well?
I did it and I enjoyed it, especially the performance of Italy. I think the first 30 minutes they played very well. And you know what? It's why I love VAR. Gab explained. Suddenly, they conceded a goal, and you feel like for 10 minutes at the end of the first half, they didn't know how to react. They did well second half. I think the coach did the job, and they completely deserved to win. And I was only concerned at the end to see if Mudryk will have a reaction. I'm still waiting for it.
Yes, indeed. Gab, but this is the last time I've got you and Frank on together. Did you go to the Chelsea Legends game, Gab?
I did not. I had a prior commitment. I'm sorry, Frank. I did not.
Frank.
What a shame.
Yeah, disappointing.
Did people pay to watch that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It was a charity match, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was all for Vialli.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frank,
but
we'll be back.
he went to the charity for the hospital, where the hospital who treated Gianluca for the people who need it, and it was almost sold out. So the good thing. Very good thing.
Yeah, well done, Frank. Not so well done, Gab. Argentina then take all 3 points. Shaka Hislop was watching this one for us, as was Gab. Shaka, no Messi, no problem.
No, there really was no problem for Argentina here. And I know, yes, there maybe was a bit of good fortune to, the finishes for the opening 2 goals. I thought Argentina dominated. It actually surprised me a little bit seeing that full screen. And Bolivia 40% possession. It did not feel like that at any point during this game. Truth is, Bolivia just aren't a very good team. The challenge being the altitude, and Argentina showed absolutely no signs of it in the first half. Probably the only time it kind of told was when the referee blew the whistle for half time. A bunch of the Argentina fans kind of stayed on the pitch, hands on their knees, and that's the first time they really looked exhausted or out of breath, because they were in absolutely full control from beginning to end. Di Maria, who came in for Messi, I thought was absolutely outstanding. Enzo Fernandez was absolutely outstanding. Chelsea fans are probably wondering exactly where that Enzo Fernandez is, and I'm not being overly kind, because I know probably to start the season, Enzo Fernandez has been Chelsea's best player, but that's a pretty low bar. In truth, I thought that this was an Argentina that showed no signs of being Messi reliant.
Yeah, he did watch it then.
Say again?
He did watch it.
He did watch it. Perfect. There you are. That's what
He did watch it.
Xhaka does what he's told, doesn't he, these days? Do that. There we are. Doesn't have a nap or anything. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.